Good morning, Robert Scribbler here with the OBX wave report, filming to the south and east off of Abalone Street beach access as some glassy 2-foot waves roll in off the North Atlantic. Beautiful rays of sunshine streaming down. Temperatures in the upper 70s, lower 80s. Ocean water temperatures in the upper 70s. We've got jellyfish in the water, so be careful. You might want to have your full arm length long sleeve rash guard on, maybe even some long bottoms. I don't know, I sometimes wear jogging stretchies under my bathing suit if the jellies are too bad, and there are quite a lot of jellies out there. Saw some stinging nettles, saw some moon jellies, saw some of the red ones. I don't know what those dudes are called, but they hurt. Feels like you put your hand on a hot stove. So yeah, do be careful out there, but good rides to be had. Got 2 surf sessions in, 1 5-wave session, I believe, probably more like 5 to 7, and then a 9-wave session with some of these glassy waves rolling in here. Earlier on, waves were a little bit larger. Tide is higher now, and waves a little bit smaller on the sandbar. Although some good sets still to be had and some fun rides still to be had. So I don't have all of the official reporting information up and down the Outer Banks, but based on what I've seen, it does look like waves are in the range of 2 to 3 feet. Glassy swell coming in out of the east, probably around a 2.5-foot swell with a period of around 9 to 10 seconds. Winds right now light out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour, maybe a gust up to 12, but still light and calm with some, I would say, semi-glassy conditions to glassy conditions with a little bit of texture. A couple of dual peaks coming in here and a little chop. Also some backwash coming in off the shore because we got steep beach conditions here. Looked at the National Hurricane Center, did not notice any tropical disturbances as of last night. Don't have an update for you guys on that. But as I've mentioned many times before, we do have much warmer than normal water temperatures in the North Atlantic, and that does provide fuel for hurricanes if they do form. Although with that El Nino in the eastern equatorial Pacific, we tend to have more wind shear, which tends to chop down the cyclones that are attempting to form. So we've got 2 factors: one, a strengthening and increased likelihood of storm factor, that being the much warmer than normal ocean water temperatures, and then a countervailing factor against storm formation, that being the tendency for wind shear due to El Nino. But we'll definitely be keeping an eye on the Atlantic as we get into August and September here. We're getting to the height of the hurricane season, and there is just a huge swath of much warmer than normal waters, and waters that could support cyclone development, particularly a huge swath of waters that could support very powerful cyclone development. Right now, no major cyclones in the offing, although we do have a lot of stalled frontal boundaries and areas of stormy weather offshore, none of them showing signs of development. All right, so thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX wave report. I hope you guys do get in the water and get some good rides. Of course, you're going to find your best rides where you find your best sandbars. This, of course, is a beach break here in the Outer Banks, so you're going to have to monitor the shifting sand conditions and find your good breaks. There's a good one here at Abalone, good one down at Baltic, good one down at Bonnet, and then we have 50 miles of beaches here in Dare County alone, so have your pick. You can go all the way down to Buxton, Avon, Rodanthe, S-turns. I could go on and on and on. Huge number of breaks for you guys. So I hope you guys get out there, enjoy some good rides, and hope to see you in the water.